Aquarius! Hi! Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the middle card in the first part of the reading. So, if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started for Aquarius. Let's find out what can you expect coming up. What can you expect coming in and going away? What kind of advice does the universe have for you? What is coming in? What is going away? What kind of advice? What do you have to look forward to for Aquarius? Please. Okay, we got quite a few cards, Aquarius. Let's see where we go with these. So these are general readings. I do put the cards down in the same order that they come out of the deck. And they are general, so you can take from them what you will. They may resonate totally with you. If they don't, you can check your moon sign. Your moon sign's your private and emotional self, and you can find that online. A lot of websites. Or you can get a private reading from somebody you trust. I am doing a special that runs through January 15th actually on private readings, so they're only $20 for the same kind of reading you're going to see here, except there will be an extra card or so. So let me count. Let me see how many cards I have left here. $25 is my normal price for a 3-part reading. Okay, exactly the amount of cards we need for both sections of this reading. I have the King of Wands surrounding your entire reading. All cards are male or female. The kings and queens are very mature-minded. This is fire. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But this is your energy, and you're holding a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand, and look, your hand is on your hip with your other hand. You're ready for a fresh start and a new beginning. It's like, just say the word, and I'm going, you know. So you are on the edge of your seat waiting to move forward. So up in your highest energy, so that's the surrounding energy, what we're going to talk about. In your highest energy is the Two of Pentacles. Well, this tells me you're confused about how to do it. You've had a lot of highs, you've had a lot of lows, okay? There's rocky seas, there's ships bouncing around. Actually, your ship might be out there, okay? Bouncing around on those waters. But I think you feel like you've been let down a lot in your past. 2022 was a pretty difficult year for a lot of people. So I feel like you're just kind of confused on how to go about moving forward. How will you know, which path to take, what it's going to look like? You don't want to make the same mistakes over. So that's probably why you're sitting here holding on to the staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, ready to go, but not getting up. It's because you haven't really figured everything out yet. And I think the past you had a lot of highs and a lot of lows about whether or not your ship is even out there. I have the Ten of Swords, which is a lot better than it looks. The Ten of Swords is right next to the Two of Pentacles and right above the King of Wands. Ten of Swords. This card is the end of the pain, the end of the suffering through truth and through clarity. That's what swords are about. So, the end of the confusion, the end of the highs and the lows, the roller coaster ride that you've been on. The end of just waiting to move forward and being ready to move forward. This tells me you're probably going to be moving forward pretty soon. The end of tower moments, the end of things that you've had to deal with, surprises maybe, life shakeups of sorts. The end of the tower. You're ready to move forward. You're ready for something new and different in your life. I have the Knight of Swords. I mean, this is right under the Two of Pentacles and next to the King of Wands. The Knight of Swords is the most actionable card in the whole deck. Running forth with that horse, with your sword up, your sword for truth and clarity. So it's like you're tired of just being confused about what to do. You're tired of feeling this tower energy, and you're just like, I've had it. I'm going to be moving forward. That's why we got the King of Wands here. I think you're just not sure how you're going to do it, but you're going to. And it's probably going to give us some hints on how you're going to do that. I have the Strength card next to the King of Wands and right under the Tower. Yeah, you're getting over the Tower moment. See the infinity symbol there? That is the symbol of intuition and knowing. So you will know what to do, and you will find the strength and the courage to do whatever you need to do to move forward in life. This is the card for Leo. So Leo might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. It's right next to King of Wands, which is a fire sign. They're both fire signs. So you will find the strength and the courage to move forward. You're going to just like pull yourself out of this place. Like, I feel like you're just moving. You're like putting 2022 behind you, and you're like, I'm doing things different this year. I have the two, and this isn't a yearly reading. This is a weekly reading, but this is what I see. I have the Two of Wands under the Knight of Swords. So there you are. You're contemplating again, holding on to that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand and holding the world with the other hand. You're ready for that new life cycle. You're ready to get up and move forward into a different place and leave some old energies behind. But you're not, in this one, you're just thinking about how you're going to do it. But it is below the Knight of Swords, so this tells me you will figure it out. Some of this figuring it out on how to move forward is going to come through conversation here. I have the Eight of Wands. This is back and forth. Maybe there's a mentor. Maybe there's a friend. There's somebody that you're talking to. Maybe you're going to go online and meet somebody. But there is going to be some back and forth communication going on here, which is very important to you moving forward and getting up and actually moving forward. And then next to the Eight of Wands is the Fool. And the Fool's right under the Strength card. So this is like taking a leap of faith. I think you need to believe in yourself, and you are going to believe in yourself and trust in your decisions and moving forward. I think part of the Tower moment was maybe you had been like living in the moment before and not worried about the future. Now you are. And I think you just want to move forward. You want to take that leap of faith, okay, as far as getting up and moving forward. But this time I think you want to do it more carefully, more gingerly, like. And so there's a lot of joy associated with the Fool's card. Look at all that yellow. That is joy and sunshine. Look at the sun. And it's just gleaming on the face of the Fool. And so it's like fresh starts, your new beginnings, and it's like, let it in. Let it in. You're ready to take a leap of faith and move forward. Let me see what else came out here for Aquarius. For Aquarius. Okay, let's see what else came out. Get these over here. So Aquarius, I have the Seven of Swords right next to the Tower card. Yeah, there was someone who was hiding something from you that was exposed. Something came to light here, some truth and clarity. That's what happened, but you're getting over it and you're getting past it. But the thing is, I think they were a soulmate, because I got the Four of Wands, and they're looking back at the Four of Wands. It's either that or they let you believe that you were strong soulmates. They presented themselves as a soulmate. That's what it more feels like. because when they're looking back like this at the Four of Wands, it's like they gave you hopes. They gave you hopes of a long-lasting relationship with lots of love and joy, but all along, they didn't really feel it. They just let you believe it. But then, the universe steps in. This is why you're moving forward, okay? The universe steps in. The wheel is turning, and it grabs a hold of you, and it will not let go. Once that wheel's got a hold of you, the wheel for the better, wheel of fortune. This is the universe. Very, very almighty, all-powerful universe. Well, I feel like they're bringing you, well, they always bring you towards the better. They're bringing you away from this energy here, this deceitful energy. And then under the Seven of Swords and next to the Strength card is the Justice card. This is the card for Libra. Libra might be strong in someone's chart around this reading. But this is self-justice. This is putting your sword up in self-defense. Getting rebalanced from this energy that was really quite unstable and unsure, like the whole time. So you're becoming rebalanced and stronger, and you're looking for truth now, and you're looking for clarity. Right next to the Strength card, right next to Leo here, the Strength card. So you're finding your strength. You're following your intuition. You're getting strong. You're getting balanced. And that's with the help of your guardian angels and spirit guides, because I have Temperance right next to the Justice card and right under the Four of Wands. Temperance is saying, hey, wait a minute. Maybe they weren't the one. Maybe they weren't the soulmate, but your soulmate's out there. And they're trying to bring them in, and they're working together with the universe. They always work together. There's your guardian angels and spirit guides. They're trying to help you to become more balanced again, to be more grounded again, because there's healing here that has to go on. They want you to pull your foot out of those waters of emotion, put it on the ground with the other foot. They want you to become balanced again. I got the Justice card right next to Temperance. So you will become balanced again. And they want you to be patient. They say, use your patience. Hey, look, your soulmate is out there. It's not, maybe this past one let you believe they were, but your soulmate, your real soulmate, is out there. You'll know it when they come in, so be patient. Take care of yourself first before you get up. Go out there, go ahead and do what you need to do. Communicate with who you need to communicate with. Get ready to move forward. I have the Page of Pentacles next to Temperance and under the Wheel of Fortune. So the Page of Pentacles, there you are. It's like, hey, it's a new day. It's a new day out there. You can look at that pentacle. You can dream about your future now. It's right between, like I said, Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune. So you can start thinking about a future for yourself and what you want that to look like. Pentacles are about security and stability and groundedness and commitment. And these are some of the things that you want. So the Page is a young energy. Just start thinking, put those thoughts out there of what you want, because we know that this is what you want. And this is what they're trying to lead you to. This is what they're trying to get you ready for. The Ten of Cups. Look, once you get all balanced, once you get, move on, once you get, use your patience, get grounded, and you take this leap. And I think it comes from this communication. I really do. I think whoever the soulmate that's coming in, they have 10 cups of love that they can offer. And so do you. This is the equal exchange of 10 cups of love, union between two people, which is a lot like that Four of Wands. And there's children dancing. There's so much joy associated with this card. So I feel like they're coming in. You will take a leap of faith on a soulmate this time, a real soulmate, not a pretend one. I have the Page of Swords right next to the Ten of Cups and right under Temperance. You're going forth with your sword up. You're going to ask the right questions. Here with the Knight of Swords that we have over here, when you're taking action, yeah, you're going to keep your sword up. And you will swing it if you have to. On someone who comes in, but this time you're being much more careful much more gingerly and moving forward. So the Page of Swords, love it. Temperance wants you to be guarded. They want you to be self-protectant. They want you to be grounded and have no fear, you know. And it's right next to the Eight of Cups and under the Page. The Eight of Cups is under the Page of Pentacles. You will walk, like I said, if you have to. Excuse me. So that means swinging your sword. You know, if they're going to offer you just a half a cup of love, or they're going, you know, you're going to fish out. You're going to fish out the true love offers. And you are also leaving this old energy here behind. I really think that they let you feel like they were the one, that they were your soulmate. And I just don't think they really felt it. They just let you believe it. And so finally you're letting that go. And you need to let it go so you can allow these other energies to happen for you. Wow, Aquarius. So everything looks good. You do have things that you have to work on here, and but you know, you can't go wrong. When you got the Universe, you got Temperance here, you got the Strength card here. You have a lot going for you. You also have a lot of love to offer, and there is a very strong soulmate coming in, and you are getting ready to move forward. That's what the whole reading is about. And a lot of this is advice. And a lot of it is like, take that one. And a lot of this is like, I think this whole relationship, this soulmate energy, starts the conversation. And that's where you take your leap of faith. And this is where you get your answers, your truth and your clarity before you actually take that leap of faith, like having your first date, okay? So, wow, I really like this reading. You're letting things go. You're moving forward. You're being strong. Okay, so we had a card, an angel card, that had just popped out. I'm going to read it to you. It's called Messenger of Abundance. So I will read this whole thing to you. Wonderful news regarding your career. A new job or a promotion or acceptance into an excellent school comes into your life. You might feel ready to do something that's challenging and fulfilling. This situation may involve someone who's fun to be around and sometimes mischievous. This person, who may be you, is youthful, optimistic, and very clever. Well, I feel like this message in this online thing that I'm thinking, maybe it's some online schooling, or maybe I think they're connected. Maybe you will go back to physical school, end up meeting your soulmate at a physical place of learning, something in that order. You're getting it together. I definitely see that. So do for yourself and it will come. So wow, Aquarius, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot, and I want to thank my guardian angels and my spirit guides for helping me deliver this message to you.